Today, we talk about
Ours were college students.
And how long have you been in the city?
Since August, so how many months is that? 8?
Oh, wow. So you're
Same
new.
here.
I'm fresh, baby.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Like that way?
Right there.
Yeah, I live on 57.
Jeez. What do you do?
Not a whole lot. No, I worked in TV for a while, and then
You're not doing any of that here?
No, I ended up kind of falling into a job here where I'm doing like processing stuff for lawyers, and that's allows me to be a lot more flexible with my time. I applied for some TV stuff
It's like
here.
4 p.m. on Wednesday.
Yeah, so obviously, but I applied for a good bit of things here, and then fell into that, and I was like, I can just kind of
Coast.
roll with this. Yeah, I thought I was gonna end up at a couple places, but didn't happen. But it worked out, man. Yeah.
How often are you getting up on stage nowadays?
I've been trying to do no less than 8 a week, and I know I need to do more than that.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, it depends. But yeah, I try to do at least 8. I try to get more. I mean, there's nights where you get 4, and then
Yeah,
that
okay.
kind of. But at the same time, I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on like what's the right amount. What do you guys think?
Oof, that's rough. I don't know. I mean, I think just the more you do, the better.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely reach like burning points or burnout points.
See, that's the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I understand because you try to do like a bunch whenever you're here. I try to keep it like where I still think it's fun
Yeah.
because then I can keep the energy up.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to get burnt out.
Yeah, when I'm off for like if I go somewhere and I'm gone for 4 days, like I'm always excited to
Get back up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's a happy medium. I mean, but it's different. It's different kind of stuff, right? Like he does more like he's really good, but he does more like he's trying to perfect his set. Where I'm still because I'm much newer at this and I haven't done it in the volume he has. Where I'm trying to find my voice still, but I still I think while finding your voice, you want to still make it fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I think it's really just like if you have a corporate job too, because like when he's here, he can just do it like
Yeah.
in perpetuity. I mean, I quit my corporate job.
To do stand up?
No,
Just-
I just hated it.
Oh, okay.
So I just picked up stand up and I bartend and I work at a barn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm just like chill. I'm leaving the city in a few months.
Where you going?
Oh.
Is this
We've
a
been
breaking
saying
news
it.
announcement?
No,
No.
this is
I've been saying it for a while. I'm married.
this has
I'm
been
trying to
breaking
go to
news
Maine.
for a few years
You're doing
now.
what? To Maine?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the new spot. It used to be Texas. Before that, it used to
Yeah,
be
but
Charlotte.
I like Maine's. I like the weather. I like this weather. Cloudy.
You got some candy cigarette on your lip here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
figured.
that's what it is.
Gotta be easy.
That's already right. Sorry. Edit.
Yeah, right.
Cut.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
No. Get back to your point. Yeah, I didn't quit the corporate job like for this. This is just like kind of an outlet where I think, and you've only been here for a little bit, but the city's rough, and there's definitely two like kind of different societal paths. More people that are here for like creative purposes, just stand up, acting, music, whatever, and then there's the corporate people.
Right.
Right? And I was in the corporate game for like 10 years, and I just got so sick of it. And yeah, like stand-up isn't like a passion of mine. I like to do it, but literally just getting out of the corporate is like a passion of mine.
Yeah, that's kind of
it's soul-sucking.
yeah, that's kind of like when I worked in TV news. It was like I enjoy I look back at it fondly, but it was just I was ready to be done with it. So
I worked for a couple of private equity firms. I worked for Goldman Sachs. Like I was doing well.
Yeah.
But like I walked away because I was like, this is like I couldn't like I said on other podcasts. I was waking up at 3 in the morning.
To go to
And
work?
just- no, waking up at 3
to
and
cry.
to literally be like, I have to go to work today.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
unable to sleep.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, dude, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Like, and the person you become, a lot of drugs, like to help me through the. No, now I'm way more like centered out, and I really like the collective, especially like being like more of a service guy, like working in bartending, I work at a bar, and like I said, you just meet people in the area who are wicked cool. Like who are you feel like you're more in, I live in Long Island City, but you feel like you're more in like a community almost.
Okay.
Or like corporate stuff.
Yeah, I know
People
what
are
you mean.
in, they're out.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
and
I know
then
what you mean.
they're like, oh, I'll take a job in Dallas. Like they'll just leave.
Right.
Like here, like people are like, oh no, we're trying to build like a culture here.
So yeah, man, if you're that laid back,
I'm really laid
you
back.
got to bolt out of here. Dude, I feel like I'm never satisfied unless I'm chasing something. Does that make sense?
That's everybody.
Yeah. I'm very goal oriented.
Yeah.
My goals are different. My goal right now is like buy a house that's cheap, get a job where I make enough money to have a kid.
Yeah.
And like in New York, unless I'm like going to be like the C, because like I said before on the other podcast, like unless like because I was looking at all these 50-year-old people, right, and they're all unhappy.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I make like $400,000 a year, and they're like, what? I commute from Westchester. I have 2 kids. I got to send them to private school because my wife doesn't want to work. And then like they're like, it's 2 hours in, 2 hours out. It's just like, what the fuck are we chasing?
The rat race,
man.
baby.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what it is.
yeah. No. And then you get jerks like this that come in and they're just like, oh, hey, I'm here now. No.
What do I do today?
No. I really like what Sada has. Like, this is all great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is just not for me.
Yeah.
After 10 years, I just know what I like, what I value mentally.
Yeah.
Speaking of what you like, favorite Bengals player?
Of all time or currently?
Sure, both.
You're like,
TJ Hushmanzada.
Dude, I did love TJ.
TJ's great. Yeah, sure he's gonna call TJ.
I've got a great TJ Hushmanzada story. I was a sports anchor in Cincinnati for a brief period of time, and my transmission had just went out of my car. So I was driving my dad's F-250 big old truck.
Big old truck, yeah.
And I'm going, so I got off work like 11:30, 11:45 at night. I'm going through downtown Cincinnati on a Friday night. Not that fast, like 25 or 30. But I mean, from where I'm driving, 10 feet out in front of me, this drunk chick just stumbles right. Like, I don't know that I would have been able to get stopped in time and hit her. And I just see a hand come out and pull her back. TJ Hushmanzada, baby. Saving me from taking a life
Best
in downtown
sex he's ever
Cincinnati. But yeah.
Short his story. He's like, she tried to get away. He's like, get back over here.
That was wild.
TJ's a great guy.
Yeah,
he
TJ
seems like a great guy.
Yeah, I don't know that I ever talked to him. But yeah, he was a coaching intern with the Bengals. He does some work with like Fox Sports now.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just whizzed by him and kept going? Like, oh,
Yeah,
that's TJ.
yeah. I mean, at the time I was in the locker room and stuff all the time, so you'd see those guys around.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, a favorite Bengals play. I mean, Boomer Esiason, I was way too little to really appreciate him.
How old are you?
30.
Me too.
So
yeah. You just don't know.
But he's always one of those guys that comes to mind. And then there's like some, like Willie Anderson, who was a right tackle, comes to mind. Andrew, I like the guys who.
Why a tackle?
Because he was so
Yeah, he went to
good
the
for
Rams.
so
Whitworth,
long.
too.
Andrew Whitworth.
Yeah,
I mean, and they never really got Corey Dillon, an all-time. I will contend that if Corey Dillon gets drafted by a lot of franchises in 1998 or 99, 97 actually, other than the Bengals, he's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was the best running back in the league for
the
7-8
Bengals
years
had so
behind a
many good
horrible
players, they
offensive
can't put them
line.
together. They had Rudy Johnson.
Yeah, Rudy was
Carson
great.
Palmer. The only person I met was the guy from the Bears who got in trouble for beating that chick.
Tank Johnson?
No, the running back.
Oh, Cedric Benson.
Cedric Benson.
Yeah.
I met him after the last Jets game where the Bengals lost 40-0.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Heading
and
into
then,
playoffs.
and then the Jets came in the playoffs. It came into Cincinnati
Right.
and beat the fucking Bengals.
Yeah.
Dude, the Bengals it's you're a masochist. I am too.
I mean,
Dude, how can you root for this team?
because
0-5, like the 5 years where they lost to the Texans, Dalton and Green's
Mm-hmm.
year. Then they lost to the Texans again the second year. Then they lost to the Chargers. Then they lost to the Colts, and then they lost to the Steelers when Jeremy
The
Hill
Steelers
fumbled.
was the
when
worst,
Jeremy
yeah.
Hill fumbled that ball. I wasn't right for like a week. I literally couldn't talk to people. They're like, "How's it going?" I was like. I was like looking over this ledge. I was like, you know what?
yeah, it's
This
a
isn't
good thing
worth
I
it.
didn't watch that game here.
What? What did you want? Oh, here.
I remember that night they lost to the Steelers. Going to bed, you know that angry feeling
Dude,
you
I've
have in
never
your
felt
body?
anything like it.
It's the only time in my life I went to bed feeling like that, and I woke up, and before I even realized I was a live human being, I could feel anger.
Oh yeah, dude,
Pouring
dude,
out of
dude.
me still.
And the fact that made me mad was not even the Jeremy Hill fumble. The fact that they didn't throw the flag on Joey Porter being in the Bengals
Yep.
defensive huddle.
Yeah.
They're in the huddle. Joey Porter's over there like, "Yo,
Yeah.
what's y'all going to do?"
Starting
and they
to
just
fight.
push him.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "All right, flag on the Bengals,
Yeah.
15 yards again."
Just
It's just like,
unreal.
okay, can you guys stop?
It's
Like,
so awesome watching him get mad.
well, no,
That's
because
part of the
dude,
entertainment for me.
I mean, of all the sports teams, I am a diehard Bengals.
Yeah, same.
I can tell.
Yeah.
From looking at your back.
Yeah.
No. And I think it's people in the city don't get like you don't. We haven't won a playoff game since 1991. Dude, Marvin
yeah.
Lewis was because we're both 30.
Yeah.
Half our life.
Yeah, the
He was the
majority, yeah.
coach.
Yep.
It's ridiculous, and he never won a playoff game.
I was
like it's just like
13,
it's just you're just watching. You're like, we have good players, and
Wait, but they finally let him go this year, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
No, they said it was mutual.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Just like you quit your job.
Now I'll say
I
this.
like Zach Taylor.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
him. Yeah, we spell our name the same way.
Well, there you go. I don't think Marvin goes
GAC.
unless the Browns were doing as well as they were. Because I think Mike Brown, the owner, and the family kind of realized, like, all right, we can fiddle around behind the Steelers and the Ravens, but we're not going to be worse
Then the Browns.
than the team that holds the family
Yeah.
namesake. Yeah.
I don't know. I think he was just like, okay, come on.
Yeah, I mean, and those rumors have been. If you remember, I think it was 2016. Adam Schefter reported in December.
Yeah,
that Marvin,
that
and
Marvin
that's
was
the
gone.
only time
And
I
they
can
gave
remember
him-
Schefter
and they-
being wrong.
And they gave him a 2-year extension.
Yeah,
They weren't even like, oh no, like a 1 year.
yeah.
It
Things
was
are just
after he lost to
different
the
there.
Steelers. They're like, oh yeah, 2 years.
What do you
Damn.
think he did behind closed doors to like keep getting these extensions?
He's a GM and the head coach, so it's cheap.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
mean,
GM.
Interesting.
Well, Duke Tobin's the GM. It's not the title, but they have a general manager.
But not by title.
Not by title, but
Yeah.
he shares the same
Well,
responsibilities.
I thought his daughter does a lot of the scouting.
Katie
too.
Blackburn, she does a lot more of the like executive style
Okay.
stuff. I don't know how involved she is in scouting, but yeah, I mean,
What
They're
the hell is
scouting-
he doing that he's
No,
getting
they're
these
scouting.
extensions?
Well, no, he's not anymore.
Well, I mean, but for so
they're
long.
scouting. Well, no, they've put together good teams. It's literally bad luck. Like that Steelers year when what was that
2005 or the
No,
first
no,
one or
no,
the
no,
second
not though. When Carson blew out
Yeah.
the ACL, MCL with a 75-yard pass to
Yeah,
Chris Henry.
Chris Henry, yeah.
Yeah, slim.
Yeah.
But no, it was the Steelers game where Jeremy Hill fumbled it. That was 2015.
That was 2015, yeah.
Yeah.
The game was played in 2016, but January 2015
Yeah, right.
season.
Yeah. I mean, it's just bad luck, man. I mean, because like Andy Dalton broke his hand. He was on a career
Yeah,
year.
dude,
He
he
had
was
35
MVP
touchdowns,
yeah, he
like
was a-
6
he was a
picks.
legit
He
MVP contender, yeah.
And he broke his hand tackling the Steeler.
Yep, after
It
a
was like,
fumble,
dude, get
yeah.
out of the way. No, it was a pick.
Oh, was it a pick?
was a pick
Yeah.
at the goal line.
Oh,
It
it was
was
this year was the fumble when Billy Price had the bad snap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ugh. It's just, dude, it's
Yeah.
it's not easy, but you gotta love them because you know when they will win.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
It's so
You were saying, how do we
amazing.
stick with them? That's how, because when they do get there, it's going to be better than.
Dude, when the Bengals win a
anyone
playoff
can
game,
officiate.
I'm gonna overdose.
You're on.
It's a great idea.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Dude, I was talking to an Iowa comic I had on my podcast about this because he's a diehard Cubs fan, and he was telling me the amazing joy he felt when they won the World Series finally after seeing them be bad for so long. But I asked him, like, dude, was that one moment worth all the fucking misery? He's like, nope. Like, it's not worth it.
No, I think, but you can't.
Dude, I had a night. I remember 09 season when the Lakers won their first championship since 2002, and I was watching every single game. I would watch the pregame, the postgame, the pregame debriefs, postgame debriefs, every interview, every part of the game, every highlight reel after the game. I was this invested.
Your mom's like, not stop, right? You're like, in a minute.
One game, they're playing the Bucks in Milwaukee, and they lose the game on a tip-in at the buzzer by 1 point. I didn't sleep that entire night.
From
It's
a
a
regular
fucking
season
regular
loss?
season
Yeah.
Bucks loss, and they end up going on to win the fucking
Yeah, so imagine being
championship.
a Bengals fan.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
It's
just
so
like, I
hard.
lost sleep because of that bullshit.
Yeah,
I
but-
can't imagine what
but
the
you have
fuck
to-
you guys put yourselves
Oh no,
through.
it sucks. No, I mean, being a Bengals fan is the hardest thing I think. Like of any pro sports team, because we've been so close so many times.
I mean, not
Dude.
that close.
No, but I'm saying like even like when Carson broke his MCL ACL
Yeah.
with the pass to Chris Henry
Yeah.
in 2004.
That was the year I thought they were going to win it all,
Yeah,
and then the
yeah.
Steelers go
So,
on to
they
win it out.
I'm saying we've been so close, but like each time they just lose in the first round.
Yeah, that's the thing is
That's-
it's never just as simple as they got outplayed. There's always got to be some other factors in there, which that happens to a lot of teams. But like they lost the playoff game to TJ Yates
twice.
I
Remember
mean,
he came in as a backup.
Did he come in there? I honestly
No, his first year he beat us. Second year, the season they were 8-0, he came in as a backup. It was Sunday Night Football. The season that
when the Bengals started 8-0.
When the Bengals started 8-0.
Yeah, it was 2015.
Yeah, 2015. TJ Yates came in as a backup.
Oh,
and then
on Monday Night Football.
On Monday Night Football,
Yeah.
and beat the Bengals again. It was
Yeah.
like Yates, the Bengal killer. It was like,
I
are you
mean,
kidding me?
Just unreal.
Yeah, and just like, what the hell did we do?
Wasn't the
You know-
year that Carson blew out his knee and then they were playing the Steelers? Wasn't that the year that the Steelers won the whole thing
Yes,
as the
yeah,
first
Florida.
ever 6 seed? the first ever
Yeah,
62.
they beat the
Seahawks,
Seahawks,
yeah.
which
That's
was
hilarious.
bullshit. The rest were, I mean, that was bullshit. No, they haven't won a playoff game since they injured Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Bo Jackson cursed the Bengals.
Dude.
Yeah.
They deserve that because Bo Jackson was a miracle.
Well, he wasn't a miracle in Cincinnati. He got bodied.
Well, the hilarious part is it was a self-inflicted injury. He was that good that he like
No,
injured
it wasn't
himself.
self-inflicted. He got
Well,
tackled.
Yeah, but he like his own like weight and his own quad.
I don't
like,
give a
fucking
shit.
failed
He
him.
couldn't handle the Bengal.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hold on, I want to finish this Bengal thing out though, but because
We're still on the Bengals.
I know, but I'm saying like that's why like when you did your bit the other day where you're like, oh, why would I pay attention to a team?
Yeah.
You gotta live with them with the ups and the downs.
I disagree.
Because the ups are so much better than the
Yeah,
downs.
but if you don't get enough of those ups, and the ups that you do get, are they worth all the
yes,
downs?
I think they are.
I was brought in. I mean, my dad's a big Bengals fan too, so I was
Right.
brought in that way. So
Right,
I'm not
right.
going to bail. Not that I want to, but I think even if I did want to, I don't know. I mean, maybe some people.
I will
do
say
that.
the silver lining to even supporting a bad sports team is like it is cool to like have this one thing that unites people
Yeah.
together.
Now-
Yeah, could you Matt just Matt, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So
Like,
I
this
mean,
is- this
imagine
is a
if they
perfect
like
example.
if the Bengals won the Super Bowl, me and him would kiss. Like, we'd be so hyped. Yeah. We'd be like, oh my god, we did it! Like, dude, it would like, be such a like, or win the wild card.
That would be a
But I'm
nice
saying
start.
like, so that I mean, yeah, you gotta valleys give you the peaks.
I'm just saying, there's not enough peaks for me to
Nah.
stay in it.
But